Hey everybody, welcome to the Ronline Report. We're joined once again by the UK's top professional bodybuilder, Nathan Asha in Liverpool. How are you, Nathan?
Good, Ron. Not too bad. Just getting big and fat, as you do.
Are those all throwback pictures you're putting up? Because you actually look pretty lean lately.
Some of them are throwbacks. Some of them like out of late. I'm trying to keep a little bit lean. I'm not as lean as I could be, but we're getting there steadily, you know.
You're definitely staying leaner than you typically do in the off season, though, right?
Yeah. Last year I went a little bit too heavy.
Yeah.
We got around 296. It wasn't the best. You know, I was struggling to breathe. Couldn't even fucking tie my own shoelace, really.
Ooh.
But so now I'm roughly 285. Want to wake up, so we're staying around there, just doing some cardio and just trying to gain slowly.
Okay. That posing, you had a video in posing trunks like last week. That wasn't current then, right?
No, that was about 10 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that was I wouldn't expect you to be that lean 10 weeks ago. That's we got to clear this up. Your last name, because I see it spelled. I want to get the official spelling from you, because I see it so many different ways, like 4 or 5 different ways.
Which ways?
Well, this is what I think. This is how I think you have it on your Facebook. Is capital D, small e, space, small A-S-H-A?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so why wouldn't it be you have a space, why wouldn't you capitalize the Asha?
It's just not capitalized. It's just there's no hyphen in between it either. It's just a space. Originally from the Philippines, it was Asha, but
okay.
Years ago, when it was like slave trade and stuff, my granddad basically, when it came in, they couldn't spell it, so they put it Asha like that. So that's how it's always been.
I keep forgetting you're part Filipino.
Yeah.
You're not Jamaican at all?
Yeah, half Jamaican.
Oh,
half
okay,
Filipino.
That's why AJ likes you, because he's half Jamaican. You know AJ, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Giant, half Jamaican, half Norwegian. Okay. But let's talk about some videos you've been posting. You've been posting some very heavy training stuff lately. It seems like you do 5 plates on everything. You had videos doing 5 plates on front squats, 5 plates on stiff leg deadlifts, and 5 plates on the bench press, which is, and even 5 plates. It wasn't, little plates. Were you purposely trying to like match all those, or that's just the way this all worked out?
Just how it's worked out. Regarding the bench press, it's more of a mind thing to why I can't get past the 5 plates. Whether it's like nerves or something, I don't know. The front squat. Yeah. We got 6 plates front squats on Monday for
wow.
one and a half reps, but then it just literally just choked me out, and I just dropped it. I failed. I'm not shy to say I didn't fail, because I did, but just how it's worked out. So now we've tried the 6 plate front squat. We know it's a bit heavy, so we're just trying. So the goal now, as Matt said, we'll just try and get between 12 to 15 reps front squats with 5 plates.
Let's go, mate. Let's go, mate. Come on. Come on, lad. Yes, kid. And again. Fucking smashing it, lad. Easy, mate. Easy. Come on. Keep going, lad. Come on. Well in, lad.
And stiff leg deadlift, I see a lot of guys doing it. Luke Sando do it, Matt doing it, so forth. But that's probably one of my worst, the lifts, deadlift, because I just can't do it anyway, any type of deadlift. So we tried it.
Come on, let's go, lad. Easy. Come on, get through it, lad. And again, come on. Oh, got loads in your ear, lad, keep going. Come on, and again. And again, lad, get to the 8, kid. Come on. And again, lad, don't stop. Come on. Mate, well in, mate.
We gave it a go. It hurt, but the form wasn't the greatest, but we tried it, and we just gave it a go, and just had some fun with it.
You actually got a lot of shit on that post from some form police. They were coming hard at you.
Yeah. Yeah, but they go, look, fuck them.
Well, I mean, I would have said something to you just out of concern for you because your lower back did look like, I was like, oh, no. I was afraid your lower back was going to pop because it was rounding a little bit. But I got to give you props. The only person I've ever seen do 500-pound or 5 plates on a stiff leg is Kai Green. I've never seen anyone else do that much weight.
A few guys do it. So. A few guys do it now.
Who does that much weight? Sando?
I think Luke Sando does it. Yeah, he's a strong motherfucker. So I've seen Luke do it. I seen Matt Jensen do it as well. So you know, I've only been doing stiff leg deadlift for the past 10 months anyway. So to reach that goal, regarding myself, I was happy. You know.
Yeah. We were like, is that an exercise you never really did much of? You just really started last year?
Yeah, it's last year. Basically, since I've been working with Matt, that's all it's been in since. I've never ever done it. When I was training many years ago back in my old gym, we used to do a lot of leg work, but we never that's about like my hamstrings lack. We didn't do many hamstring movements. I was always from quads and quads. So we never done it. Matt put it in last year. You know, when I first started, I was struggling on 2 plates, but then it slowly increased and just got better. So I thought, why not? You know, it's gonna take time, but it'll come slowly. I hope anyway. And
talk about the muscle. You're talking about the muscle growth because the strength is
and the weight and the strength.
How much more weight do you want to do on those?
I don't know. It's fun, isn't it? You know, a lot of people say don't lift it, but I think I just find it fun. You know. And as long as you're enjoying training with your friends and you're having a laugh and you're giggling about it, you know, it's just the way it is. You know, as long as the form's good up to 4 plates, 5 plates, just a bit of fun and just a bit of social media banter and just put it up there. So we don't care, you know.
Yeah, I mean, geez, that's a lot of weight. Now, does Matt have you go, lower in the reps at some points, at some phases in your training, like down to 3, 4, 5 reps, or do you always keep it like 8, 10, 12?
8 make me do minimum. I'll be in between 8 reps. You know, even on a heavier set, it's always 8 reps. Sometimes I don't listen to him. I try and go a little bit heavier than what I should do and go for that 4 to 5 range. And then he says, you know, as long as you get the main set to 8 reps, then if you want to do a little bit of ego lifting and for a bit of fun, then so be it. You know, but as long as you get that working set, then he's happy.
Fair enough. Okay. Here's something I don't think I've ever asked you. A lot of people want to talk about cheat meals. Where do you stand on the subject? Because in the old days, when we had guys like Dorian Levroni, when I was coming up and following these guys, I never heard the word. There was no such thing as a cheat meal. No one ever. That phrase was never.
No, I think.
Yeah.
No, I think the whole cheat meal and cheat day malarkey is just a whole new hype, really. So someone wants to put a stamp on it, you know, and I've done this and I've done that. This is cheat meal. End of the day, you know, it's a refeed. You have a refeed for the certain purpose. You know, if your body's crashing, you need the extra fat. Then you have a refeed. It's not a cheat meal. People just want to put it in and say, I'm having a cheat meal. But half of these guys, they go out and stuff themselves senseless.
Yes.
They eat a shitload of shit, basically. I've been one of them in the past, you know, just eating chocolate and stuff. But as I progressed and got better, I learned, you know, even though it's a cheat meal, make the most of it, you know. Go out, get two big steaks, you know, get some fries. You know, if you're lucky enough, get a dessert or something. But just make the most of the meal.
Yeah. How do you determine when a person needs a cheat meal and when they're just? Because obviously, when you diet, you're craving all these foods anyway. Yeah.
On the phone. Yeah, talking to my daughter. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah. How do you determine when someone needs a cheat meal or if they just think they need a cheat meal?
Well, with myself, my body just goes like off season. I eat what I want anyway. But when I'm prepping, you know, my body just goes smooth. You know, I don't. A few guys, you know, they get more conditioned, but I just go soft. It's like physically soft in the legs and just soft, and that's when I know I need some extra fats, some extra carbohydrates to fill up, you know. And Matt determined that. Matt knows that by looking at my legs, just my legs alone. If they look a little bit watery and flat, then obviously he knows, you know, we need to eat something. And I eat quite a lot, So, my refeed, it won't consist of a lot of junk. It will start in the morning. You may have an extra 40, 50 grams of oats. So the meal will be like 150 grams of oats with 80 grams of protein powder. Meal 2 with like 300 grams of cooked rice with some steak, a muffin. Meal 3 will be the same. And then we have some potato after training. Meal 4 again will be porridge oats, protein. 5 will be chicken. Chicken, 300 grams of rice and a muffin. And then, if we'll see how we look there. If Matt thinks then I need, Chick-fil-A or something or some extra fast, then we get it. But if we don't need it, then we just the last meal will just be fish on its own, Yeah. So I think a few guys need it for mental purposes because they struggle with the diet. Yeah. But we do this because we want to. So if you can't cope with it, don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to people, and they ask me about coaches. They're looking for coaches, and they say, "Do you know how many cheat meals this coach lets you have?" And I'm like, "Are you serious? That's like the first thing you want to know. You don't want to know how many people he's turned pro or this or that. You want to know how many cheat meals you're gonna get." Yeah, you're in the wrong sport. Okay, here's a good one because you go back and forth with people on social media. So it'd be great if all you ever had were fans who were supportive and wished you the best. But the reality is, as a pro bodybuilder, especially in 2019 on social media, you're always going to have your share of haters who talk shit, want to see you fail. They're quiet when good things are happening, when you're doing well. Whenever anything remotely bad is happening to you, they all come out of the woodwork like, yeah. How do you deal with the fact that these people take pleasure in your misfortune or when you do bad in a show or things in your personal life? How do you not let these people get to you when they're I don't want to say evil, but
I'll answer that honestly. Pardon my language.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't give a fuck. Okay. If they want to talk shit, let them talk shit. Yeah. And the day it's not, they're following me to know this news. So if you're following me, you're obviously loving me on a level to where you don't want to admit it. Otherwise, why follow my black ass? Right. There's no need to follow me, and any publicity is good publicity at the end of the day. You hear a lot of these guys saying, "Oh, you shouldn't answer back because you're a pro bodybuilder." If I was a pro bodybuilder, I was a man, I lay my laws on the street. So, and basically I respect. That's what it comes down to. If you think you can come and talk shit, then I'm gonna talk shit to you back. Don't put this whole you're a pro bodybuilder malarkey on the table because if you're big enough to give it, then take it. Mm-hmm. These guys want to bash on keyboards. They're following 50, 60 people, no pictures. But then, like you said, they jump on the bandwagon when bad things happen. When good things happen, they still want to jump on the bandwagon and still bash you. But the way I look at it is that I reply. The more replies you get, the more higher on Instagram I get. The more it goes on the.
They're still following you.
They're still following. So they're secretly loving me. If they hate me, then so be it. I'm like Marmite. Either love me or you hate me. So it is what it is. I speak the truth, and if these guys think you talk shit or you talk trash, then don't follow. But I think they give a shitload of abuse out to the guys without understanding where they've been through, what they've done, how they've got here. They just see a big guy on stage, and then that's it. You know what I mean? They see a big guy. Oh, he's shit. He has no hamstrings. Or he has no back, he has no quads. Yeah. When they see these guys, but then you look at their picture, the guys
if they have a picture,
100 pounds soaking wet, with the worst form ever, and he's trying to teach you. So it's quite amusing, sorry. So that's why I give a lot of shit back, and because obviously I give a lot, so I've got to take a lot, but I don't mind it. It kills my day, entertains me. It gives me and the guys in the gym some fun and a little bit of laugh. So be it. we just wait for it on a daily basis.
I have a couple of the best comments that I've seen in recent times on your Instagram, which is just your name, all no spaces. It's Nathan Asha. If you want to follow that, he's also got Prophecy Performance Center. That's another Instagram, but his personal Instagram gets the best comments. So one guy goes, "No homo, but is your dick as big as your muscles?" And Nathan replied, "That's defo homo, bro." Ha. Another guy says, Another guy, he was going back. This is on that deadlift one, the stiff leg deadlift.
Yeah.
He was shitting on your form, and he said, maybe your ego will finally win a show this year. So he seems to forget that you've won 4 pro shows so far.
4 pro shows, but it should be about 7 by now.
Four actually did get turned into your favor. So, yeah. I mean, maybe your ego will finally win a show this year.
And they say, so obviously, I'd like to brag, but sure, the New York Pro is the biggest show, isn't it? Won that.
It's a tough show. I mean, the fact that you beat Juan Morel was very good that day, and that was his hometown. That crowd was 99% behind Juan, 1% behind Nathan. Yeah, I mean, it's his hometown. What do you expect? And you still pulled it off. It was pretty amazing. Next question, because you posted about going to electrolysis. Is it laser hair removal or electrolysis?
Laser hair removal.
Okay, so we'll talk about that in a second. But I want to know: is body hair something you worry about, or do you only shave for contests, or do you shave all year round?
I shave all year round.
Okay.
I want to be as soft as a baby's bottom. I don't know. I think whether some people say it's not manly, but I just like to be smooth. It's just, and then obviously it's safe the time coming contest prep and getting your tan on. I haven't got to shave. I just walk in, get sprayed, and go home.
Right. So were you always using just a regular razor up until this point?
No, I just use Veet. I use Veet. Just a cream.
Oh, like
hair removal cream.
Nair would be the big brand name in the US.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Matt Jensen's got a few stories while he was near to me many times. But I just use Nair on a regular basis because I don't know. I think when you're hairless, it shows the true condition and where you're at. And if you're sending pictures to your coach back and forth, I think a true representation of how you look gives them a true representation of what they should do for you. If it helps that 1%, that 1% is better than nothing.
Oh, I mean, for anyone just to talk crap about bodybuilder shaving, that's ridiculous. It's a physique sport. It's a sport where you're displaying your physique all the time. So, and I don't want to offend anybody out there, but if you're going to say shaving your body is a gay thing for men to do, if they know anything about the gay culture, they like to be. I know there's sorry about that, portion called bears where they're like super hairy. So if anything, shaving would be less gay. Anyway, but as far as the laser hair removal, you were going to start going to a place in Liverpool. You were having a patch test. Did that go well? Are you going to start doing the laser?
It went well. I got my first session last Monday. Couldn't feel nothing.
Really?
I was quite shocked. Yeah, I just felt cold air.
Wow.
I got a patch test many years ago. I just shit myself. It hurt a little bit, but obviously, I was told that the lasers now are a lot more advanced. So I said, okay, gave it a go, and I couldn't feel nothing. But then an hour, the girl had done my whole body. So I was like, oh, okay, should I come back next month? So I'll be going back and forth for the next 6 months, and then hopefully I'll save a ton of money. I'll save a ton of money on razors on there.
They must have come a long way with technology, because I tried that maybe 15 years ago, and it hurt like a mother.
Yeah.
It was really painful. I was like, screw this. I'll just use a razor. This is horrible. But,
I use a razor, but every time I always chop myself up. I'm just so clumsy, but no more.
Okay. Now this is do you want to hype this place up? I don't know how many people who are watching are going to be in Liverpool, but
it's a well-known place in Liverpool called Skin HQ. Everyone knows it,
Skin headquarters. Okay. You got the same question. The same guy that he must post on like everybody's Instagram. He asked me like, why is Friday International Leg Day, which it's not. There is no International Leg Day. But he was asking you, why is Monday? This is a guy. I believe he's from India. Why is Monday called International Chest Day? Are you even aware of that being a thing?
I was aware of it, but in my gym, we call Monday Macho Monday, and not a leg day. So we made our
what?
Macho Monday.
What's that?
I don't know. We don't know. We just made it up. Macho just means like a manly thing in the UK,
Oh, macho.
Macho, yeah, Macho Monday.
You got to use a proper Spanish pronunciation.
So most people in my gym do legs on a Monday. Regarding chest, I see in a lot of corporate gyms, A lot of guys do chest on Monday. Why? I do not know. If I was a normal guy training, I would do chest on a Friday because I'd want a good pump to go drink on Saturday, right? So it would make more sense if it was international chest day on a Friday.
You think the pump you get on a Friday in the gym is going to last all the way to Saturday night at the bar or the club?
Well, these guys nowadays they'll probably do chest on a Friday.
Yeah. Chest,
bicep, and shoulders on a Friday, and then again on Sunday. Again on Saturday before they go out. Well, they do in my gym anyway.
No, I've seen guys like on a Friday when I used to spend more time in gyms. They would be in there Friday or Saturday in the early evening, and you could tell that's what was going through their head. Is I'm going to get pumped up, and I'm going to go to the bar or the club later on and be all jacked. But so how is Prophecy Performance Center going? It looks like there's a lot of new classes, a lot of new members. Everything seems like
it's good, man. It's picking up pace. We're happy, how it is. The members, we're all good. We're trying to get that old school vibe back in the gym. Since we have a lot of these corporate gyms now that just take your money and don't do nothing, we're trying to incorporate a lot more, be more friendly. Take it back to the early 90s when you can go to a gym and you could sit at the reception desk and you could talk to the owner for 2 or 3 hours, and time would just pass before your eyes and you wouldn't know it. I think that's what a lot of these gyms nowadays are missing. They're just taking your money. And I think people, they've been through that for the past 3 or 4 years or even more, and now they realise, especially up north, they want a lot more for the money. They realise even though they're only paying $10-15 per month for a gym membership, you want more than that,
Right.
So you got to offer more. I think if you're like myself, I'm there. A lot of the guys there who train, who are well known within the powerlifting industry and in the bodybuilding industry in the UK, they're all there willing to give a hand. And I think that's what people want now. Rather than just put your fingerprint on a buzzer and walk in. They want someone to say, do you need some help? Do you need this? Do you need that? Because it makes you feel more wanted. I think I'm part of something. If you part of something, you feel proud of that.
Yeah. No, I like the one aspect of, I've never seen it in person, but from all the pictures and the video clips, it looks very, very spacious, super high ceilings, a lot of room, which is good for the people like me who are very claustrophobic. And did you ever go to Dorian's original temple gym in Birmingham?
No, it wasn't a place. It wasn't a place I'd ever want to go.
I mean, the ceilings were pretty low, and it was. I think it was it was a house. It had to be a house many years ago. It's gone. They knocked the building down now, but yeah, the ceilings were low, and it was dark. It was moldy, and I was creeped out. I had to work on everything, but yeah, I need some room, or else I freak out. So,
no, but when Dorian had his gym, I wasn't into bodybuilding then. So
that's right.
And then when I did get into bodybuilding, Dorian was never there, and it's just like it never came to something like I wanted to do. Like a lot of these people do gym tours, like they travel gym to gym. I think that's awesome. Me, I traveled to a few gyms what I wanted to go to, but that's it. I just want to go to gyms where my friends are and people who are like-minded are the same. But regarding traveling too far, I'm quite lazy as well.
Well, I mean, you have shit to do, right? I mean, you have kids, you have a business. I mean, I know people that they will go on a weekend, they'll drive down to, no offense, it's a great gym in Long Island, but from Boston to Long Island, so they're leaving at like 6 in the morning. They're not getting home till like 10 or 11 o'clock at night for a workout.
Fuck.
Come on, man. I mean, I got
on a weekend. On a weekend,
they'll do that on a weekend. I know people that did that twice a month. Because they wanted to go down there. It's a great gym, and they want to be seen by. They all see all the pros and all this. But yeah, I mean, no.
No way.
Keep it local, people. If you have any kind of a life and responsibilities, you don't have all damn game.
That's it. If the gym was new, I've never been before, I'd probably travel, see what it was like, and see what the equipment was like. But and then come back and tell my gym, I've been to this gym. Can you get this? Can you get that? But regarding going every week. Fuck that.
Well, you must have some people traveling to go to your gym some distances.
Yeah, we have a few people traveling, because a lot of the guys know that I'm there a lot of the time, and I work there also. I think that's part of the attraction,
right?
Because a lot of the guys can't travel to watch the shows. They can't travel to Q&As I do, so they know they can catch me in my gym. Even when I'm not in the gym, we have a few guys travel. The lads and the girls, they just phone me anyway, and I just pop around, say hello, take a picture. I think people appreciate that and respect that.
Of course, yeah. You don't get to do that very often with, someone who's in the position you're in now in the sport and everything, typically you don't get to interact with them like that until they're retired.
Yeah.
So they just pop in the gym with their hoodie on and they won't talk to anybody, and yeah, that's it.
I just try and keep it normal. To me, just a normal lad banging some weights anyway. You know, we train at 5:00, peak hour. You know, we just have a good buzz and a good vibe with everyone. So I don't see myself in no certain light. I don't see myself different than anyone else. Just another lad banging some weights, trying to get big, and that's it.
Well, you just helped out a lot of stalkers in the UK who want to get a Nathan to Asha sighting. If you want to see the training, you go to his gym at 5 p.m. That's training hour. Okay, now we know. All right. Well, that's all the questions I had for you. I appreciate you taking the time. I know you work putting a lot of hours into Prophecy Performance Center. I'm very glad it's doing well.
Thank you.
Continue wishing you the best. And please check out Nathan's column in the magazine every month, The Prophecy in Muscular Development. That column is sponsored by MHP. Thank you, Gerard. And that's it. Thanks for watching the Ronline Report with The Prophecy, Nathan to Asha. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, buddy.